Let me make a video. Okay, psychic attacks are real. The psychic space is a field in which we operate. All humans are psychic, even animals are psychic, and telepathy is real. We can communicate with each other using the psychic field. Distance is not an obstacle. I suspect even time is not a delimiter beyond space-time. The psychic space is where we live. Our bodies are temporary containers, meat suits. I think this is a good perspective to have if we want to understand the nature of reality, our reality. There are entities in the psychic space, dark entities. Sometimes disembodied spirits that can latch onto you. I believe I have probably several such entities latched onto me. They enter your psychic, energetic space through trauma, especially in childhood and when you are more vulnerable. These dark entities can wreak havoc on your life. The psychic space is also inhabited by other humans. You can get attacked by other humans, perhaps family members, strangers. They can live on the other side of the planet or different planets in different star systems. It doesn't matter. But if someone wants to attack you psychically with their thoughts and intentions, they can do it. These psychic attacks can come as intrusive thoughts, anxiety, emotional destabilizations, draining your energy, even causing physical pain or symptoms. People can do this to you. Non-human entities can do the same, whether they have bodies or not, or if they exist in this density of reality or others, meaning 3D, 4D, 5D. We are all connected in that shared psychic space. I think the reality of the psychic space is objective, independent existence is what's hard for most Earth humans to accept, especially now in this present age. Who have been socially and psychologically, maybe socially conditioned to believe that the only real thing that exists is what you can see and touch. This conditioning may have been done by design. Our controllers, human and non-human, want us to believe psychic phenomena are not objectively real, that it doesn't exist, so they can control us through our ignorance. They probably have technologies they can use to mind control us either individually or as groups. It's an insidious system of control, fear-based, totalitarian, Draco-reptilian, draconian. I think that's where draconian comes from. I think that quote from the Bible is apt here. Ephesians 6:12, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood alone. I would add alone, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this planet, over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Heavenly places like interdimensional entities. Yes, there are beings in the spiritual realms, interdimensional entities, some of whom may simply be animals, perhaps amoeba like, that feed on our emotions, infest our dreams, and try to control and manipulate us in various ways. Inserting thoughts, parasitic, repetitive thinking, influencing people around us to get to us, intelligences that do not have our best interests at heart. This is a reality of life as a human being. We are surrounded by beings visible and invisible. Maybe this is why the government doesn't want to disclose the truth about UFOs. How do you tell people that all this angel, demon stuff, fairies, Bigfoot, elementals may be real? Well, it is real. We just have to deal with it as best we can. We do have allies in these other places, and we are multi-dimensional beings ourselves. We exist in that psychic space, even if we are temporarily attached to these human bodies in this life. Telepathy is real. I need to work on developing my telepathic abilities. Here's some good video sort of talking about it. It starts around I put the timestamp. There's another video, and yeah. Psychic phenomena are real. I think that's the consciousness field might be created by a non-human intelligence, aliens. I think there's technology to manipulate our thoughts, our dreams. Like voice the skull or some kind of, it's all very, soul, like creating your soul, your memories, What if like Earth is like controlled by a supercomputer on the moon, or like all of our memories are stored in some database in a supercomputer, and we're like androids, and